and welcome back if you're returning. So y'all, I did a thing. But it's an amazing thing, y'all. I totally revamped the wash and go. Let me just say, if you have been here for any amount of time, then you know that that is my least favorite hairstyle to ever try to do. It's just problematic in so many ways. I can't stand the idea of stretching my hair at the root because it just equals breakage and tender-headedness and just a whole bunch of stuff that I don't need to be bothered with. I absolutely hate the idea of walking around for like 22 billion light years with wet hair because this style is called a wash and go, but there's nothing wash and actually go about it for my type of hair. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna try something that it seems would make a lot of sense and see if it works. And I mean, eureka, it worked. Now let me tell y'all, this is a one product wash and go, y'all. Just one product. I want to share with you guys what I decided to try, what I thought I had to do that I absolutely do not have to do, and what I will never ever be doing again. And I will say, like, at this point, I don't hate the wash and go because I've always liked the way it looked. It just never looked right on me. But I mean, without further ado, let's just get into this hair, y'all.
So after washing my hair, I had separated it into 4 sections, and that's where I put the conditioner in my hair. So I rinsed the conditioner just lightly. It's enough to, like, you know, say it was rinsed. I squeezed my hair, but I didn't go crazy getting rid of the conditioner because that's going to be the barrier between my hair and the gel. The gel that I decided to use for this little experiment was the Wetline Extreme Gel. Now, the reason I decided to try this in the shower is because I've heard a million times that the key to a good wash and go is to make sure that your hair is extremely wet. And it's not so much about the products, but more so about the water. So I'm like, if I'm a wash and go, I'm gonna go straight after I wash. So that's what I did. So as you can see, I keep wetting my hair as I need to, and then I put the gel in my hand and I'm just raking it through sections. I'm not doing anything special. My hair is coily. I have 4C, 4B hair. So there's really no need for me to do like shingling and all that because my hair naturally just coils itself. So as long as I keep it super wet and going with, you know, a minimal amount of product, then it's like I'm not really having any issues. So that's what I decided to do. I gave myself a total of 15 minutes to do my entire head in the shower, and it actually took me a little over 12 minutes. And the only thing that I really had to make sure I did was just to go through and make sure that I separated the sections so that once my hair started to dry, it didn't dry as like one big ball. And also, because my hair is super coily, the ends were kind of like coiling up and maybe going at like really weird angles. So as you can see, when I go through the hair, I'm just trying to make sure that I elongate it and that when it dries, it doesn't spring up really high and get stuck there. So I'm just kind of making sure that I'm keeping it in that elongated state. So the first let's try it and see was when I decided to do my wash and go in the shower and actually go, and it took me less than 12 minutes to get my whole head saturated. Then about maybe 30 minutes to 45 minutes out of the shower, my hair started to dry real good and set, but like I said, I'm not doing any type of stretching at the root because it hurts. So I got the dryer out. I've not blow dried my hair probably in about 10 maybe 12 years, but I just did like a really light low cold blow dry. Then I was like, all right, let me just turn this heat up because it's not going to be direct heat. If you have a diffuser, you will probably be in way better shape than me. I did not, but I took the blow dryer And I blow dry my hair just real light, maybe for about 3 to 5 minutes. And then what I did was, to stretch my hair, I put it in partial braids. As you can see, I think it's maybe like 5 or 6 braids throughout my whole head. I did not braid the very back because it's already elongated and I didn't want that part hanging. And that's the crazy part. The back of my hair is the longest hair, longest, most stretched, loosest curl pattern I have on my head. Right over that is the tightest, most coily hair that I have over my head. So it looks like 2 completely different steps. And what I had to do was take that middle section and make it match the bottom section. So I achieved that through stretching with the braids. So as you can see, when I'm taking my hair out, it's not such a drastic jump from that, maybe the bottom 2 to 3 inches of my hair versus the section that's right over that. This was gold, y'all. This is the move. So my hair was mostly dry. I didn't want to mess up the ends. I wanted the ends to have that like wash and go effect. So that's why I had to leave my ends alone. And I also did not braid the front and the top because I wanted that to have that natural wash and go as well. Everything else is stretched, and as you can see, it's super fluffy. This is the move. I think I love wash and goes now. Y'all comment down below and let me know what y'all think, and we will definitely be doing this again.